Welcome to the show, everybody. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. At the beginning there, I almost clicked on the wrong interesting. She almost got the ending credits that was about to get enroll at first. So, uh, excuse me for my mishap that was going on right there. We almost played something that got us banned off the network.
I'm gonna need you to get
So
your alcohol together.
you said what?
Get your alcoholism together.
I know, right? So, what I wanted to start off with. Ooh, YouTube just sent out the notification so late that we're live. So what I had wanted to start off with was, Yeller doesn't know how to cook pizza. So I was getting off. I was about to get off of work. It was like 3:20 ish, and I was like, cook. I just sent the text saying cook pizza. I get home. Oh, Yeller opened up the oven. I looked. And I said, "What the fuck is you doing?" And he was like, "What you mean?" I'm like, first of all, you got the pizza on the bottom rack, so the top of the pizza is cooking really fast. And then second of all, it was one of those big, very big, extra large Walmart pizzas. So you supposed to take that off the cardboard and just set it in the oven, right? While he was cooking a piece on the cardboard. And so now the top of the pizza is done, but the bottom of it is doughy.
Oh Lord. I mean, he could at least put it on a pizza pan. And,
You know, black household, we don't use a pizza pan. Especially for the really big Walmart pizzas. They don't even got a pizza pan that you have in your house that size. And then it was the incident where he had made baked chicken in the air fryer. So it was the situation was he was he was like the food done. I'll walk out there and he's sitting down eating food stuff. I looked at his plate, then I looked at the rest of the chicken, and then I looked back at his plate. So I went over there to where he had the chicken that was supposed to be done at. I picked up the chicken and started putting them back in the air fryer basket. Still ain't said nothing. I still ain't said nothing. Just put it back in the air fryer basket and walk over, put it in the air fryer, turn it back on. And he was like, so he said that the chicken wasn't done or something. I'm like, no, that chicken wasn't done. You sitting up there eating raw chicken. His
ooh,
air
I'm gonna
his
oh
air
yeah,
fried
he
chicken looked like baked chicken.
I'm gonna ooh, he cook it in. So on the air fryer, it does say wings or
I'm
chicken
hoping
or.
he pushed that button. I don't know. And then it
And
was the
then
incident. Yes, more. And then it was the incident where he was supposed to be frying chicken again. And when he was frying his chicken, I ate the chicken. This time the chicken was actually kind of done a little bit overcooked, but it was, he fried the chicken. Why the chicken ain't had no flavor? Now 1 ounce of seasoning on that chicken, and then he gonna have the nerves to say, "Well, I ain't know how you season your food. I'm black. We put
right.
seasoning on our food." It was no flavor on his chicken, y'all. No flavor whatsoever. I was just devastated.
Wow. So he said you didn't know how you like your chicken seasoned.
Was
Season
it just
it.
you? Exact.
Season
I'm black. Seasoning with
season
every seasoning in the cabinet. You put it on there. Hell.
it. Pretty much. I'll be all yelling to get his shit together.
And
Oh
then
god.
he fried some Mexican pork chops.
What?
They was tough as hell. Those pork chops about that thin. I don't know what kind of pork chops them was. Them things was tough as hell that he had made.
You overcooked them then.
I don't know what kind of pork chops them was. Them things was so whittled. You take one bite and the whole pork chop was gone. That's how whittled them things was. It was a boneless pork chop. It was just so whittled. Oh, it
Oh,
was so whittled. But that was my spiel, y'all, about O Yeller and his mishaps with cooking. And y'all had those issues, let me know. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Martel Rolling. But with that being said, we're gonna move into hot. First up on Hot Topics. Is R&B dead? According to I believe Usher and Diddy, he said the R&B is dead. Do we really think that R&B is truly dead? 'Cause I was trying to think of R&B artists that we have today, and I guess we still have like R&B artists, but R&B music it just isn't mainstream no more. Like the type of music that Mary J. Blige do. Like nobody care for like her kind of music no more, unless you're of a certain age, I should say. Um, I mean, I guess Jasmine Sullivan, but I don't know. Besides that last album that she did, I don't know if she did anything since. I'm trying to think of R&B people. I really can't think of nobody right now.
I know maybe a few. Okay, so um we have Lucky Day. He's a new artist.
Uh huh.
Um,
I don't know who that is, but
I love Lucky Day. We got our Chris Brown, and
is Chris Brown really R&B? Because he do a lot of pop and hip hop music now.
he R&B. Well, yeah, he do, but his album has R&B on it. So I'll say he's he's R&B. He's not pop at all. He's more R&B.
Okay.
And see who else? Her. Well, she's more soul, R&B soul.
I mean, I guess that
Um,
could still be considered R&B though.
yeah. Snow Allegra. I'm not sure if anybody knows him. You're right. She's a new artist that's trying to pop into the scene. And these are all people that I listen to. Don Tolliver. He's R&B. You got Bryson Tiller. Right. That's what I'm saying. These people are slept on. They are. Bryson Tiller.
I've heard of him.
Um, six, whatever his name is, Six Black or somebody. Um, Division. That's DBSN. That's
I
how
don't
they
know
say
them
it.
people.
I mean, it's people that I listen to and people that are slept on. Like I said. Um, who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Rotimi, that guy that played on Power as Dre.
I've
That
never seen
motherfucker can
Power.
sing. He can sing. He got a whole album out. Well,
Hmm.
it's like it's an EP that I'm listening to now.
Well,
Um,
while we're still speaking on music, Rolling Stone magazine says that Harry Styles is the new king of pop.
I don't
I'm
know who
not
that is.
familiar with like Harry Styles outside of One Direction. I don't know what gave them the idea that Harry Styles is the new king of pop. Like he doesn't even compare to the level of Michael Jackson when it comes to music videos and choreography and the music, everything. Like, how is Harry Styles the king of pop? Are you serious?
I don't even know who that is. So how the hell is he king of pop? I know who Michael Jackson is. That's the king of pop. But
Exactly. Like,
I don't know who the hell is Harry Styles. I don't even know who that is.
all I know, he was in that group One Direction
Hmm.
with Zayn Malik, whatever his name is.
I barely know
But
who
I
they
can't
are.
see Harry Styles as the king of pop because I just don't like. I don't know any of Harry Styles' music, and I feel like no matter what generation that you are, whether you're a Generation Z or a boomer, you know Michael Jackson's music. You go to
The lady
anybody who is
is
not a Generation Z person or a late millennial, like late 1900s millennial, none of them can tell you a Harry Styles song, whether it's One Direction or one of his solo songs. Nobody can tell you a Harry Styles song.
Nope. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Now I hardly know. I only maybe heard One Direction, the group, not the songs or the albums, maybe 5 times. Like I was.
I mean, they did play what they sold out American Family Field here, which for a baseball game it can hold about 40,000 people. So um I guess they was, like I said, they was popular amongst tweens at that time, I should say. I don't know. Um so B2K member Raz B responds to Omarion docu-series, and this is what Raz B had to say. If you don't know about the docu-series, it's supposed to follow, like, I guess it was like recorded footage of the drama that went on behind the scenes on the Millennial Tour. He said, "I'm disgusted by these actions. As soon as the Lord gives me the words, I will be speaking on this." She put shaking my head. Uh, Lord, why would they exploit my personal moments? This is traumatizing. And he's speaking of when I guess it showed him like an emotional state, and emotional state was allegedly brought on because I guess B2K's former management was, I guess, at the show or it was backstage or whatever. If you're not familiar with B2K's former management, so it's alleged that I believe Christos was molesting the members of B2K or Raz-B or whatever. I don't know if it was just Raz-B or other members of B2K, but it was alleged that he was basically taking advantage of them at that time of their career. And I think it was alleged with like other groups too, with like people that were like, uh,
I am immature is what they were
yeah.
called. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was brought on. Oh, I'm so sorry, my allergies, y'all. That was brought on by that. So I have yet to see this docu series. I'm going to try my best. I don't even know what streaming service that it's on, so I'm gonna have to try to figure this out.
Want to because I was a huge B2K fan, and the way that they feuding and beefing this shit, honestly, the feuding and beefing started from Love and Hip Hop from when Lil Fizz was trying to, from the first Millennium Tour, he was trying to get all of them together. It was Omarion's ass that was Mr. Mr.
I'm bigger
Madonna,
than everybody in the group.
Exactly, Mr. Madonna. So he's gonna, oh, I don't want to. And so they felt some type of way, which they should have, and by J Bug being who he is, he like, well, nigga, shit, we don't need you anyway, type shit. You act like this, act like that. He a real nigga, you know.
Hmm.
So it's like I just felt like Omarion, he started that whole thing instead of if you felt like you were better or whatever the fuck the case was, do what you have to do with them and then do your own thing because he had solo songs he could have pulled out on the Millennium Tour after he performed with B2K,
Hmm.
you know. But his ego and what he's into now or whatever the case is, is weird. Like,
So my whole thing with Omarion is yes, you had this success, somewhat, I would say, somewhat successful solo career. Um, To be honest, I don't know if Omarion ever had any Billboard Hot 100 hits. I don't know. I don't think Omarion has won a Grammy as a solo artist, and I don't know really. I mean, Omarion was only successful in his that's part of his solo career, just on the simple fact that he went solo during a time where people still bought albums. He went solo at a time where albums kind of fade out and it was all based on like digital downloads, whatever, he would not have the solo career that he had, in my personal opinion. And Omarion is one of those artists where I feel like the only thing that gave him his real comeback was that eat your booty like groceries song, that whatever it is supposed to be. If it wasn't for that song, he wouldn't have been relevant right now, in my personal opinion. Because up until that song came out, after 106 and Park died out, Omarion kind of didn't have a career, in my personal opinion. So for him to act the way how he acting, I don't think that's possible. Like at least Beyonce say, "Well, hell, with Destiny Child in it, I won Grammys as a solo artist.
but
I did this,
listen
this,
to
and
that
that."
with Beyonce though, like at least with not to cut you off, but at least with her, if they say hey, let's do something reunion, we ain't gotta come together as no damn group like that. We know who you is. Let's just give the people what they want. They want Destiny's Child, let's give it to them. She finna be all in. She finna be like, okay, come on, let's do it. She knows she's I guess the face of Destiny's Child or you know, Beyonce and Destiny's Child type shit, but she's gonna come in and be like, come on, we finna give these people a show. The show must
Hmm.
go on, period. That's what it is. The show must go on, period, for the people. Marion was being very selfish. He still is being very selfish. That's why he looks stupid. Him and his little fling ass brother look stupid eating watermelons on the versus battle. Irrelevant ass shit. Y'all trying to make yourselves relevant
I mean, I
because
don't
it's
know.
not.
Orion's OnlyFans stuff, girl.
Hold on, hold on, I ain't caught up.
but
But
his
still,
OnlyFans stuff though. And you're right. Me and Omarion, we not like. I think because. And then with the backlash that he got from that versus battle is one of the I don't know if this Millennial Tour was already planned before then, but he was not invited on this new Millennial Tour.
nope, he wasn't.
Mario replaced him on this Millennial Tour because Mario outsang him at that versus battle.
Oh, Mario, he did. Mario, he did that.
Because I'm trying to think who else had a good night during that versus battle.
Not Ray J. He had one
He
job.
always
He
made
had
me
one.
spit this damn wine out. You so damn stupid.
He had one. He had one job instead of the wish that he was wishing for. Nigga, you had one job. See, Ray J, you flopped.
And then the thing is, like, these
You
people that
acted like
can't
a
come to these
whole
versus battles,
gang.
like, y'all do know y'all have to sing live, right? There's no backing tracks. There's no.
Right.
I just want to make sure. I just want to get that across. Make sure they knew that.
Chris
Um.
Brown singing songs live.
So everybody out there that's in TV world and podcast world, is anybody familiar with Jason David Frank?
Nope.
Jason David Frank was a part of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. He was the White Ranger.
Hmm.
His wife
Oh,
is filing for divorce, claiming that he cheated on her.
mm. Okay.
Honey, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Your husband was the motherfucking White Ranger, the one that everybody thought was fine.
Right.
If you don't let that man fuck these women and get paid for fucking them, like they could be extra money to be making. Like damn, bitch, they could be like they could have been like I got fucked by the White Ranger. You know what I'm saying? There you go, boom, $2,000, $5,000, whatever the case may be. You'll let this man go out here and fuck these people? This is the white Power Ranger we're talking about. Let him fuck them people. As long as he bringing the coming back home to you, why does it matter?
I mean, shit. I
I guess
guess we
sometimes
can.
some people don't like to share. If you don't like to share, you know, don't let them do it. You don't like to share, but
Well,
there's some
look,
people that
everybody
like
don't
to
like.
share.
Everybody don't like to share. I'm one bitch that don't like to share. But
Mm-hmm.
with that lifestyle, that money type, they can do that. Like she too pressed. I mean, okay, if you gonna do that, okay, you show how much of a boss I
Right.
am.
Uh,
So I'm not gonna worry about you now. You gonna worry about me.
right. So speaking of some foolishness, we almost done, people. We almost done here. There was a large brawl at a Chuck E. Cheese in South Carolina that led to two people being arrested. Lazarier, I don't know how they be coming up with these damn names. Lazera, I don't know how you pronounce these people named Dixon, 48 years old. Deshaun Grant, 26 years old. They both was charged with breach of peace, which I don't know what that means. I guess it's just like a disturbance, a public disturbance or whatever.
Right.
Um, so apparently somebody was saying, I guess Deshaun's girl was being hit on or was being somebody hit or somebody got hit by two other guys and the security guard said that he got hit, so and he said he didn't know who hit him. And there's just this big brawl that I guess that happened because this girl got touched or hit or whatever the case may be, and this big ass brawl happened at Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese is supposed to be the most funnest place on earth for a kid. And you people are fighting at Chuck E. Cheese?
They don't give a damn no more. They don't. They don't give a damn. They like they want to.
I mean,
They
Chuck E.
got
Cheese, I mean, what's his Chucky? He do like he on crack, but still.
people. These people got a point to prove. They don't give a fuck. They got a point to prove. They don't care.
Which I'll be having no point to prove. Only point to prove I'll be having is get the hell out of my way when I be clocking out at work. Hell, get the hell out the damn way. Speaking of uh, uh, people, if you drive one of those, what's it called, the Mercuries, the rip-off version of like the Ford cars, instead of it being a Ford Taurus, it's a Mercury LeSable, whatever they want to call them. I don't know what it's called. It's a Mercury something. They just look like the different version of them cars. Every time one of those motherfucking cars is on the road, It's always a motherfucking Mercury holding up the motherfucking traffic. And it's always an old ass motherfucking person driving one of those old ass motherfucking Mercury cars
I'm
from
mad
late
at you.
90s, early 2000s, holding up traffic, gas, the speedometer thing barely going over 31 miles per hour. Get the hell off the road. Where do y'all be going during work hours? When people is getting off the work and stuff, where the hell do y'all be going? It works my nerve that y'all be on the road driving in these
You
slow
going to
ass
bingo?
cars. Get the hell off the road.
You going to bingo?
And this help us sitting up here talking about some damn bingo, and I'm on a whole rant about Mercury's.
I'm telling you what they doing. You asking shit. I'm just telling you where they going. They're going to bingo.
Well, wherever they going, they just keep them things off the road. I get pissed off every time I get behind one of them things. And then it's always somebody who drive one still that look like it's like a rip off version of the Crown Victoria, but it's a Mercury. Oh my God. Those things are the slowest things I've ever. I just don't understand. Why do you still own that car? Where are you going with this car? Leave it parked somewhere. Oh my God. Oh, I was pissed off. Oh, I was pissed off.
Ran over.
Yeah, and gas is still too damn high. And
No,
rent.
it's not. Yeah, you'll be all right. Rent, yeah. Gas, they toning it down on the gas prices.
Gas is still too damn high. Gas needs to go back down to at least $1.75.
I
Um,
agree. I agree to that.
my damn, I need to clip my nose hairs, y'all. They so itchy. Um, I forgot.
I'm gonna need you to start. You don't even smoke weed.
Oh
What the
my
hell you
goodness.
do?
So me and this bald headed heifer talked about this before we got on the air, but polio has been found in the U.S. There are a lot of cases of polio popping up. Polio was something that was back in the day, and it left like I guess what some of these people caught polio back in the day. It left like I guess it made some body parts like deformed almost. So like somebody have like a leg that's like permanently like bent.
That depends on, I guess, the type of polio
Well,
because
yeah,
there's different types of polio from what I've researched a little bit. So there's that the deformity, and then there's the amputated one where you
Y-
shit.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's been popping up again. There is a vaccine, people, but you know how people is. They feel like the government trying to control them. I keep telling people, whatever vaccine they come up with, guess who's getting it? Just like soon as I get a chance to get the vaccine for the monkeypox, when they come out with another booster shot for the COVID-19, when they say we can get the polio shot,
See, and the polio, I'll do that maybe, but the COVID and shit, I don't know,
I
because
got
I
all
don't think there's
I
no
got
way to
all 3 doses of COVID-19 shots.
keep my child this.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. And if I had COVID, guess what? I didn't even know I had it because I had got the vaccine, so I ain't experienced none of the symptoms. How you doing?
Well, hell, I didn't get the vaccine and didn't get the COVID or experience none of the symptoms. Eat your green vegetables and your immune
That
system
ain't
will
enough.
start.
When you work in a level 1 trauma hospital, you get the damn vaccine.
That's true too. That's yes. And I ain't working that close yet.
That's all I'm saying. Get your damn vaccines, people. Like if I'm getting the polio vaccine, I'm gonna get the monkeypox vaccine, and I'm gonna get the and people's like, well, how they got a monkeypox vaccine so fast? First of all military personnel have all been vaccinated with the monkeypox shot because when these people are going overseas, they vaccinate them against diseases that are overseas just because they don't necessarily exist here in the U.S. They still vaccinate them for diseases that's over in other countries that's just not here in the U.S. So a monkeypox vaccine has been around since the dawn of time.
I was gonna say monkeypox. I believe started around the Vietnam War, and I think polio started around that time too. So it
Yeah, so
all
polio affected a lot of people who were born during that boomer era, who were considered baby boomers. And it was born during that time. But yeah, like I said, like a lot of the military people got it. Like the military people, like they have a vaccine for Ebola. It's not available to us. but it's available to them. So,
Mhm.
like I was saying, like when they make one of those vaccines available for the public, believe me, because I plan on traveling overseas. So they say, hey, you know what? We got this vaccine for Ebola. I'm like, give it to me.
And you know what? And I like I said, I do talk my shit about the vaccines, but like you said, you're gonna travel the world. That's some shit I want to do. So if they say, hey, you have to get this vaccine to go over here, then I mean, shit, this gonna save my life.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Let's get to the reason why we're here, because I feel like we're gonna go into some details about this.
Okay.
So a school district here in Wisconsin, the Wauwatosa School District has agreed to teach sex ed as part of as part of their curriculum in their district, which just means is they're going to be teaching sex ed to first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, all these great, but they're not going to be teaching the younger kids who are very young. They're not going to be teaching them about doing the deed. With the things that they're going to be teaching them is like for kids who have two moms and two dads. So we're teaching them about different types of families and all this kind of stuff in sex ed. It's not going to necessarily be, oh, we're teaching 1 or 2 year olds how to have sex. It's mostly a way to teach them about being inclusive to people and for them to understand how the world is at a young age. And then when they get to like middle, late eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, then they would transition into learning, how to put on, what they teach you how to put on a condom, STDs, all the other kind of stuff. Me
I like
personally,
that.
I think that this is a good idea
I
because
do
I
too.
feel
I do.
like even for me, like I used to tell people, um, when I was in like kindergarten, first, second, third, I didn't know until I got to the third grade that siblings don't have the same last name. So I always figured since me and my brothers all had the same last name, that made us brothers. We know we all got the same last name.
Hmm.
So when I got to third grade and it was these siblings, and I was like, "How are y'all brother and sister and y'all only got the same last name? Like me and my brothers got the same last name." So this was something I didn't know because I wasn't, what's the word I'm trying to think of? I wasn't exposed to stuff like that. So I didn't know anything. So I feel like this is a really good idea for kids to be able to open up their minds for them to be able to learn. So that way we don't have like what we got in the world today, which is hate. There's so much hate in the world. Like if we teach these things, and whether it's about people who got two moms or two dads, or why this person has a different mom and a dad, or why. Well, what I mean, like why these siblings ain't got the same mom. You know what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah, just to understand the period. So, not to butt in or anything, but to add to what you're saying, we had to learn the hard way, and you know what
Yes.
I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like for the school district to tap into that. I'm hoping that other counties do the same thing because that is going to help the younger kids understand what you just said. Everything that you just said about same sex two parent households. They're gonna
Mm-hmm.
understand. They're gonna understand. Okay, well, you know, they're gonna understand the shit that our parents kept from us. Things that they
Yeah.
shouldn't, things that things that they should not have kept from us. They could have diluted whatever they wanted to. But I really believe that now, I I like that. They're tapping into that. You know, giving the giving the kids knowledge that our parents and grandparents were kind of scared to give us. Reason why we had to learn this shit the hard way.
Yeah.
You know.
It's easy to prepare them now. So like I said, like it's so much hate in the world right now and racism because it's taught at such a young age. And
Hmm.
if we are talking about, why everybody should be treated equally and why, why blacks like black lives should matter, or why it's important to not treat somebody different because their skin tone and all these kind of things. Like the class might not be labeled as sex ed or whatever. It could just be be honest, just preparing these kids to not live in a world of hate. Like for us, we grew up in a world of hate where it wasn't okay to be gay. It wasn't okay to be black. It wasn't okay to be a woman. It wasn't okay to be a Mexican. It wasn't okay to be anything but white, blonde hair, blue eyes. And that's what we grew up as. Like if you had blonde hair and blue eyes, you were treated like a god, just about. And and it got to the point where we had people of ethnicities, whether they were Mexican or black or whatever the case may be, but they were a darker tone person. We would grow up at a time where we were taught to like hate our own skin, where people were going and bleaching their skin and dyeing their hair and getting their eye colors and stuff changed to match what they wanted you to be. And I feel like if schools, with this whole thing where schools are talking more about and doing a class based on these type of things where you're not taught to hate your color of your skin. You're not taught to make fun of somebody because they got two moms or two dads. They're being taught, not to make fun of somebody's parents who's on drugs, or being taught not to make fun of some parents who's alcoholic, not taught to not make fun of kids whose parents are going through divorce or anything like that. Kids, if we start them at a young age and we teach them to live in a nicer world and not think the way how we were taught to think, there wouldn't be so much hate that we experiencing now. Like there's still hate in this world right now that we are experiencing because of things that were taught to, you know, some of our government leaders were raised on
Hmm.
racism. So I think it's a good thing for the kids.
You know, and I gotta say something. So even though that we learned the hard way, there still were some good times. There still were some times in school where they had certain classes like public speaking. Public speaking will help a child that's shy speak out. Period.
Mm-hmm.
We have back then the counselors and teachers cared more. They cared more because
Mm-hmm.
I've experienced it. Like I said, that public speaking helped me a lot when I went to Webster. Webster is not existent anymore, but that's one of the classes that helped me speak out. I'm not really shy to speak out in front of a crowd because that class helped me, or to speak out, period, because that class helped me. It's
Mm-hmm.
not. I remember that class from sixth grade. You know, it goes down from music classes because music is therapy. They took music out. They take
Mm-hmm.
the the essential classes that they say that's a privilege. That's not necessarily a privilege. If they add those classes back with you know today's times, I really think that things will go better, or will kind of smooth out. Because with the music now, the kids,
Definitely,
they
definitely,
that's
definitely,
what the fuck they
definitely.
follow. That's what the
That
fuck
shit
they
sound like
follow
money
now.
though.
Yeah, so if you include music with a lesson, or include a catchy song with a lesson, or a quiz or something, they will catch on to that faster than they'll sit and stare at a chalkboard or whatever the case is. With COVID going on, we have less teachers. I actually thought about becoming like a music teacher or some type of teacher, but I'm like,
I
I
don't
don't
do
know.
it. Them kids bad as hell.
They bad as hell. So I'm like, I don't know about that. The only teenager that I can really tame and control is mine. So it's like that's the only one that right. That's the only one I want to deal with. So when they took out music. I remember them kind of taking out music when I was maybe getting out of high school,
Girl, it's
maybe
okay to say
going
you
into
old as
college.
hell.
Shut up. Getting out of high school, going into college. So I was like, okay, they was starting to take the music and shit out, taking the essential things that helped us, be able to do what
Mm-hmm.
we can do today. If they add that back, these kids wouldn't be so scared to talk. They wouldn't be so scared to speak to anybody. If these people start to care more the way that they used to, these kids will be more open to talking to somebody.
They
versus
need
going
to
out
teach
doing
these.
something.
They need to teach these kids on how to manage credit or how to build credit,
They need no. They not only that. They need to teach these credit. They need
about
to teach
finances,
finances, bank accounts, Bitcoin,
why life
trading,
insurance is
all that
important. Because
shit.
I'm letting y'all know now, any of my family members that's gonna watch this or is for watching this live, I'm letting y'all know right now. If y'all die and y'all ain't got no life insurance policy, I'm not raised. I ain't selling no plates. I ain't asking for no donations, and I'm not starting to GoFundMe.
That's the most important thing. And I'm gonna speak for the ones that's like me that really don't want to talk about death because we know death too much. And death is
Mm-hmm.
it seems like it comes easy to some of us. It comes like it's like a familiar thing. So we don't speak on it, but we have to for the future.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 16-year-old that I don't, I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna go. Her dad, may he rest in peace, already gone. May he rest in peace, he's already gone. But he did work for his kids to have something. And that's the thing. We have to make sure that when we go,
And
we
then a
gotta
lot
make
of
sure
people,
they're good.
and a lot of
So they
people
ain't
need to realize rich people have life insurance policy also. You think Beyonce ain't got no life insurance policy to make sure that her cats got more money besides what's in that bank account and
like
all the other stuff that comes along with it. Uh
mm-hmm.
Life insurance, and that's what a lot of these people don't get. Like, some generational wealth has been created through the passing of a family member,
Mm-hmm.
and the person who got that money took that money like, okay, I got this large lump sum of money, probably more money I'll get in my lifetime. I need to do something with this money, take it and invest it, or start a business. Did something with it, and now we have these families that's constantly kept growing, taking this money, and over generations it grew to this wealth. So it's sad that a person, for minority people, that somebody has to pass away for that to happen. But that's how some of generational wealth has gotten started. So make sure y'all get those life insurances. Um,
Do that. I'm sorry, not to cut you off. When you're applying for a job and they say certain jobs do require you to, at least do some research or they'll have somebody come in to talk to you about 401k. Do
oh
that.
yeah,
Do that. Because by the time you look up, our ass is going to be 60 and 70 years old. And then, we're going to be like, oh, damn, we ain't got no, hold on, we got something. We looking at 401k. We millionaires because we're paying that 401k.
mm-hmm,
I still pay on my 401k from Vegas because
yeah,
why? I got that 16-year-old. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. The way the world is going now, I don't know what the fuck gonna happen. So I need for that one to be straight. I don't need for her to depend on nobody. I need her for her to
right.
be straight. 401k is absolutely necessary, especially in today's times. You have to be straight. When your ass get old, you want to go out and you want to retire and be able to. You don't want to depend on Social Security because Social Security ain't gonna give you shit when you get old. You want to be wealthy. You want to be wealthy, like for real. I've learned
And
so much.
one of the things they need to bring back to the schoolhouse is a lot of these people don't know how to fucking cook. It is too many people, adults in this world, that don't know how to fucking cook.
Oh,
I don't know where the mamas and the daddies and where they was at, but enough is enough. These people need to
daddies
learn
and
how to
mamas,
cook a
yeah,
damn meal.
mama trying to be their friends. That's what's going
It
on.
ain't about the mama trying to be the friend. The mama was in the club shaking her ass instead of trying to teach that little girl how to be teaching that little girl how to become a woman and learn how to cook for her damn self. Because there is too many women and men in this world who don't know how to cook. They rely on strictly
So,
restaurant food. You learn
oh,
how to
watch
cook
this.
yourself a damn meal.
Exactly. They can't watch. Oh, that pisses me off. So, like I said, I'm a caregiver. So, because of the pandemic, it seems like that type of industry has anybody working for them. You're on
Mm-hmm.
your phone 100% of the damn time, so you can't look up a fucking recipe to
Mm-hmm.
make this, and this. Come on now, you can't read. Not only that, you can't just. Your mom ain't teach you shit. That's what that was.
I got
Because
a
I know,
coworker that can't read. Oh shit!
because
I
I
wasn't
know,
supposed to say that.
no, say, not say what you want to say. You don't want to get sued, but you know. But my 16-year-old knows how to cook better than the 20-something-year-olds that I work with.
Hell, now 30-year-olds now. Hell, some 30-year-olds out here don't even know how to boil some damn hot dogs.
Cooking is an essential thing that you have to know how to do to survive. For one, if you're a parent, you have to know how to cook.
These people be parents that don't know how to cook. They buy their kids McDonald's, Checker, Menards, J.C. Penney's, all that other
Makaya
kind of
gets
stuff.
McDonald's when she wants to. Makaya
Yeah,
will get McDonald's when she wants to. If she says she's hungry, I will cook first before going to a restaurant.
yeah. And then we wonder why their kids be looking like a beach house inside of a warehouse. Hell, that's why the kids be big as hell, because y'all be feeding them all that restaurant food and stuff. Hell, that's the problem with y'all shit. Stop feeding your kids all that damn restaurant food. But anyway, as we get ready to bring this show to a close, as always, I found a TikTok video for y'all that's hilarious. I told y'all I'm gonna give y'all one of these videos every month. I haven't been able to like doing history research for y'all, so I don't normally do history stuff for y'all. But this guy, he did it again, y'all. So I'm gonna play this video for y'all, and I'm gonna get back to you.
This message is for Jesus, and I don't mean Jesus. So if you're not perfect, you can keep scrolling or stay. Dear Jesus, you know I love you. You know I don't deserve anything good in this world. But this past weekend, my kids got hermit crabs with their grandmother, a boy and a girl. And last night while we were at dinner, my son asked me, he said, Daddy, does my male hermit crab have a meat stick? Now, I assumed that he did, but I didn't know, so I went to the old Google, because you know the old Google does know everything. Not only does this little summit have a doolally, it's a massive doolally. We're talking about knee-slapping meat stick that this thing has. And my question, Jesus, is what did I do to get shortchanged? You understand, like, what happened in my past life? What did I do, or what did somebody in my past life do in order for me to be the one left out here looking like a Vienna sausage, while even the hermit crab has got a massive meat stick? I just want to know, Jesus.
I want to see it.
you freaking Google a hermit crabs.
I wish I knew how to do the shit that you did to it, but I'll figure it out.
He never
But
fails
what
to
a hermit crab
entertain
is.
me. They freaking figure how big the hermit crab dick is. That is hilarious. Y'all, if anybody watching this, and y'all got time to Google, go Google and let us know how it looks. So speaking of, before I forget, the season finale of the podcast was originally was supposed to be on Tuesday, but because we're gonna be doing a drinking episode, and there's gonna be a list of 10 code words, and if any of those 10 code words are said during the broadcast, we have to drink. So, and that's going to be on next, not this coming Wednesday, but next Wednesday we'll be doing that episode. So they got that bald headed heifer Tina, y'all. She came in at the end of the episode as usual. You know, she was all doing mommy stuff. You know, then she be acting like she be working real hard and stuff. So y'all, that's Tina. She's trying to fix her camera and stuff up for y'all. But final Lord have mercy. This is what we talk about these old people, y'all. Final thoughts. Uh,
Final thoughts.
What you came in at the end of the episode?
What you mean, final thoughts?
Tina,
You
you is
came
late
in
as
at the
hell.
end of the episode.
Mm.
Tommy said he gonna get us.
Yeah, no, we can't.
Why this don't work?
Well,
You said what?
I was trying to get my earpiece to work. Apparently,
Oh, so I don't know exactly what the code words are going to be for the episode, and just let y'all know that the season finale episode normally run longer than a traditional episode, so that will be about an hour, 10, 15 minutes. So anything can happen. If you watch the last season finale, season 5 finale,
I got in trouble.
there was a lot of shenanigans that happened. Tina
I
fell
know
out her chair and had to
nothing.
get helped up.
oh, Tina fell out her chair, huh?
Oh, I missed that.
Okay,
I was done at that setting of
okay.
know what I
Yeah,
was
Tina
doing.
fell out her chair and had to get helped up.
Mm,
Um,
the lies he tells, the
Oh, I
lies
forgot
he
to tell
tells.
y'all about Brewski's. We had a wonderful time at Brewski's over the weekend. I told y'all to join it. Y'all should have showed up. We had us a wonderful time. Tina was slapped as usual. But it was a wonderful time. Next time we have an outing, make sure y'all come out and hang out with us. You know, we love going to Brewski's and having us a good old time. Tori, some shenanigans right now, y'all. But
He hungry.
we went out and had us a good old time. Tina right there, y'all, with the blue on. She drunk 8 Long Islands by herself.
I had 0 Long Island.
Oh,
Oh,
who had 8? Okay, Mary had
you.
8 Long Islands at the
Martell had 10 Long Islands.
was it 10? Was it 10?
I don't know. Plus,
Hey,
and, and, and some more.
excuse me, excuse me. Do you know what's in Long Island? Everything.
I know. Like I said, I was able to walk on my 2 feet.
And I drive what you
He
can.
was.
It's fucked up.
No, I didn't drive. Old Yeller had to. Well, I was too drunk to set up the lift to pick up Old Yeller to get up there to pick me up. So Tina had to do it. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was wasted.
You had 8 Long
I
Island.
told y'all I mistake one of the bar people that was in there just hanging out, having them a good time themselves, and I mistake them one of them for the bartender. They all look the same. We get drunk, they all start to look the same with blonde hair. The blonde hair people, they all start to
Right.
look the same when you're drunk. So, I mistake one of them. Uh, I think Mary uploaded a video of me. I don't know what I was. Oh wait, Tina had a video of me too. I ain't got it on here, but I would have played it for y'all, but I didn't put it in the thing to show y'all. But yeah, next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Tina will be late, y'all. Just let y'all know. 7 p.m. Make sure y'all have y'all drinks ready. Whatever y'all gonna be drinking, make sure y'all got them. We're gonna have us a good time. Chuck Nasty will be joining us on that episode, I believe. Um, so yeah, make sure y'all tune into that episode.
I can't see that.
What did he say?
That's the most racist thing I ever heard you say.
What
Hey,
did he
wait.
say?
Okay, so here's what happened. So all I remember saw him blonde hair walk past me and a little short person because the girl was short that worked at the bar. So
Mm.
she had walked past. I was like, "Hey, can you get me up?" I'm like, "Hold on, you're not the bartender. Oh, you the bartender. Can I
He's
get
like,
a?"
no.
You didn't give a damn. You just, hey, let me get that.
But it was a good time. So next time we're out, make sure y'all come and join in. Final thoughts. Who wanted to kick off final thoughts?
Just that one, hold on. That one is late.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, Tina got
Torian
his
is
final
greedy as
thought.
hell.
Who's being mean?
I said, Torian is greedy as hell.
Oh,
Anthony was slapped. I had fun. And we should do it again.
I know. I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait.
You?
Well, I had car problems, so I couldn't make it. But next time, I'll be there. Like lean on me. I'll be there. You know.
Hey, that
But
bar made some good money that night off of us.
I
Oh,
What's so
bet.
yeah.
crazy? Wait, because when Mary was like, she was like, yeah, he went to go order a drink and then he came back, and then next thing we know, the lady was bringing some wings to the table. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot I ordered the wings when I was at the bar.
Them wings was good.
Yeah, they were good though. It was good
I
as
need to
hell, but I
start
forgot I
talking.
ordered the wings.
Start
Only thing I
talking.
wasn't a fan of that night, the taco salad wasn't that great.
It wasn't.
It was too much lettuce.
I didn't like the. I liked the funnel fries, but I didn't like them. They could have been better.
Yeah. She was mad because they didn't have the powdered sugar on them.
How you gonna have funnel cake with no powdered sugar?
That's
That's
true.
why. That's why she was upset.
I will.
So, so
I can agree.
my final thought. Make sure y'all get those 401ks. Let
Yeah.
if they want to start teaching y'all kids sex ed in the first grade, let them teach it. Um,
As long as they ain't
uh,
showing no body parts.
yeah, they're not gonna be showing body parts. They're just gonna be like I said, like they're gonna be teaching kids about families that got two mommies and two daddies. Um, Make sure y'all have a good time, enjoy yourselves, enjoy life, get out here and travel, see the world, be kind. If you're 30 and you don't have a savings account, so get your fucking shit together because you should have a savings account at the by the time you're at least 21, you should have a savings account. Um, and take care of yourselves and be and drink hell and Black
Drink
Panther.
water. On top of drinking, drink water.
In Black Panther, just make sure you behave from time to time. So, thank y'all for tuning in to this episode of the same cast, different day podcast, and we'll see y'all all on Thursday for the next episode, which will be the last episode before the season finale on Wednesday. So, thank y'all for tuning in. We're gonna see y'all on the next one.